whenever you're ready.
Hi. Hello everyone, my name is Amanda, and I will be teaching you today about the PRSA Code of Ethics. Now, to begin with the lesson, we are going to learn what PRSA means. PRSA stands for the Public Relations Society of America. And what it does is it sets a rule of guidelines and a code of ethics for PR professionals to learn. So that way they can keep themselves reputable as well as trustworthy as well as the PR firm that they're working for. Now this can work for all majors and all companies and all professionals because you want to be trustworthy. You want to be honest with the people you're working with. So to begin, there are 6 codes of ethics. The first one is advocacy. The second is honesty. The third is expertise. The fourth is independence. The fifth is loyalty. And the sixth is fairness. Now, I know going through those, it might be kind of confusing to understand what they mean in the professional world. So today, we are going to do a class activity. And I'm going to pass out pieces of paper. And the pieces of paper are going to have the definitions and terms on them. And we're going to have a time limit of 3 minutes to be able to team up with someone and figure out. So if you have a term, you're going to find someone who has a definition for your term. Now I know it might be a little bit hard to figure out which definition is for which term, but this is a learning practice. I want you to guess what it is and then learn the actual answers. So I'll put a timer of 3 minutes on the board, and I will be walking around and discussing with you what and helping you through the activity. Now there are 12 of them, so there's going to have to be 2 people who have 2 of them. So get up and walk around the classroom and discuss with your classmates what your term or what your definition is. And once you find that person, stay with them.
I get a term.
I have a term.
Who has a definition? You do, come here.
Who has the definition? Loyal.
Definition too. That's fine. I was reading as well. I mean, honesty.
I feel like faithful.
No, okay, so
You have a definition?
I do.
What's your definition?
We provide objective counsel to those we represent. We're both our functions.
Nah.
One and two, so.
Not my favorite.
Are you fairness?
Looking for words. We very
Sounds like it. I don't know what the other terms are. Fairness.
I feel like I could go with either.
What's yours?
So I'm loyalty. If anyone feels like they're loyalty, I'm over here.
I feel like that's more loyalty.
Hers?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a faithful thing.
There we go. We have one seat, so please step over here. And since you're sitting next to each other, you can go ahead and sit in your seats. Does anyone have a meeting? Now, you think that's right?
Objective.
I think so.
Okay, then go ahead and pair up and we'll go over it in a second.
I think we need to manage.
No, you're
We still do that.
Okay. We have 57 seconds on the board. So finish pairing up with the person that you think has your term or definition.
Truth and honesty, keywords.
Right.
Alright, so is everybody finished? Is everybody finished?
Yes.
Okay, great. Alright, so now what I want you to do is everybody please have out a mobile device or some type of electronic device because we are going to do an activity. And I want you to log on to www.backchannelchat.com. Now, say if you don't have it, one person in your group can have. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to chat in the group. You're going to put the term definition that you think is correct. And then there is going to be a code for you to join, and I will write the code on the board. So once you get onto it, you'll choose your display name, and then you'll write this code, and you will join the classroom.
Is that first letter a capital A?
It is a lowercase a.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
And this is what it should look like as soon as you're logged in. If you need help, please raise your hand, and I will come by to help you. Does everyone have it?
Yeah, that's your
Alright, great. So what I want you to do is I want you to type in, if one person in your group has it, that's fine. Just have that person type in what they think the term and definition is that matches.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
So if one person in your group has the term and the definition, just type in what the term is and what the definition is.
Okay.
Can I change my little crab for something else?
No, unfortunately, you just have to use
I don't
the
feel
crab.
crabby today.
Or yes, you can select heaven.
Oh, I do? I have a choice? Wait a second.
Does it not work?
Give me a choice.
Alright, raise your hand when your group is finished. Okay, we got one group so far, 2 groups,
I think we're fine.
3, 4,
Oh wait, he has to type the definition. Did you? Honesty.
I just put an ellipses on that so long.
yeah, sure. And just begin with the beginning 2 or 3 sentences if yours is very long. Alright, so, in the sake of time, we're going to go ahead and cut it off. So, I'm going to keep your screen up though. We're going to go over it, and if your group got it right, I want you to raise your hand.
Yep. And then 2, number 2,
Oh,
and then VBM.
Yeah, we got it right.
alright, good job everybody. Now, I want one group to tell me if there was a word in their definition that helped them truly identify.
We have loyalty, and it said we are faithful, so I thought like loyalty,
Great.
faithful.
The definition of fairness included the word fair.
Alright, great. So,
Honesty and truth. There was truth in the definition of honesty.
awesome. Yes.
Expertise, and a keyword was specialized.
So as you can see, the terms and the definitions, they relate very closely with each other. So next, what we're going to do is I'm going to give you some real life examples on what happens if a PR company or say a PR professional violates its code of ethics. So to begin, TechCrunch, which is a very useful website that I want you all to visit at the end of class today, defined an article called Cheating the App Store. PR firm has interns post positive reviews for clients. So the PR firm was Revert Communications, and their client was Pangea Software. So what the PR company would do is they would hire interns, and they would tell those interns, I want you to go on our client's apps in the iTunes store and leave positive reviews. Leave 5 stars. Now what did this do? It violated the honesty code of ethics because they aren't being honest. They hadn't used that app, and they're being told by the PR company to do that. Now, let's say this was discovered by the public, which it was. In the public's eyes, what would they view the PR company as?
The bad guy, dishonest.
Yeah, because it's dishonesty. And also it violates fairness as well. Because say if you're a client for that PR company, and you're gonna look at it and you're gonna say, well, why why didn't they do that for my company? Why was Pangaea software the important one? Now, I have an image next, and I want someone to tell me if they identify the image, or I want someone to identify the image. Does anybody know? Well, sorry about that. All right, can anyone tell me what company this logo is for?
Volkswagen.
Great. Now, can anybody tell me there was an infamous scandal involving them a few years ago? Does anybody?
Fuel efficiency.
Yes.
Oh. I got a question though.
Yes.
When you finish, can you finish your presentation? What you wanted to say?
Okay, yeah, I can.
You just don't get as much feedback, that's all. But you get the opportunity to finish.
So they had an emission scandal a few years back where they were selling cars to the United States market, and the United States market has a emissions rule that a car can't emit so many emissions. And they were advertising, our cars emit 0 emissions, but that wasn't true. Now, what code of ethic does that violate?
Honesty.
Yes. And is there another code of ethic it violates as well? To give you a hint, think of the people who really love to live green. They don't want to hurt the environment in any way.
Would it be advocacy?
Yes, because Volkswagen was advocating that we have this amazing car and this amazing invention that people can use to not emit emissions, and it was a lie.
Yeah, if I remember that conflicting thing that happened, they had the car behaving well, detecting when it's on the testing ground, but as soon as it leaves, there was a computer program that switched to get better performances, but then it was just screwing the ecological impact.
Yes, correct.
That's
now,
great.
Yes.
Wow.
To end the presentation, I want 6 people to name the 6 code of ethics.
Honesty.
Fairness.
Expertise.
Loyalty.
Okay, we got 2 more. Advocacy.
Independence.
Awesome. Great job, you guys. Now, I want you to go home and explain which one means in your own words and bring it back tomorrow. Thank you.
So please fill up your feedback forms. You can stop your recording if you want.
All right, that's
And-
good. You're like, if it's bad feedback, I don't want to remember it.